Well, welcome to an episode of the Breezeway. Welcome, Ginny Mclimoyle. You haven't aged a bit.
No. Well, we're here with my granddaughter. This is Brooklyn. She's going to be 4 on Thursday. It's going to be her birthday, right? Can you give us a big howdy?
Howdy.
Who's your favorite singer?
Papa.
You got to get him when you're young. Another episode in the Breezeway with Franny and Beeb'z. I'm Beeb'z, and this is Franny on this week's show.
Ginny Mclimoyle.
She lives across the bridge there.
Yep, I got the pleasure of seeing you at Gumps. There, that was a good party he puts on. Yeah. Your first influences on music. You have a favorite?
I do have a favorite. One of my favorites was Patti Loveless, Mr. Man in the Moon. And I started singing that back in the days of the Ganaraska Hotel with Mike McGivern.
Yes, I know Mike. Good fellow. He played some good old country music too, right? And Dana Johnson. I had a little jam session with him at a house party. It was pretty good. Yeah, that's for you, Ken. Just saying.
Yeah, that's for Ken Boss.
Sorry, Ken just loves the dog, so.
Well, let's hear a little bit of that one.
A little bit of Patti Loveless. Mr. Man in the Moon, are you really blue? Are you shedding a tear while you shine? And if you feel like I do, Mr. Man in the Moon, then your heart must be broken like mine.
Tonight's beer brought to you again by
2 Mennonite.
all the best.
That's Amish Fred. There he is.
Thanks, Fred.
You're out here on a horse and a buggy.
I seen you up at Gumps, like I was saying, and there was people yelling a favorite song of theirs out to you. And when people are out in the crowd and they're yelling songs that you actually wrote, that's got to be something, because I know that after a while it probably gets to you too, but I mean, that's pretty good when you've got, there was probably 60, 70 people there, and there was quite a few that knew the song, and that was their number one choice.
It was.
Yeah?
It's very encouraging to my husband. He likes it a lot. I wrote it for him because he was laying on the couch one time, and he said, "Honey, you don't write the songs anymore." And he said, "You haven't inspired me." He says, "Well, what do I have to do?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." He says, "Well, let's go out and have a drink." So this is kind of a true story. It's called One More Drink, Honey. He inspired me. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, I do want to hear it, yes.
One more drink, honey, and I'll come home with you. One more round for the table. It's the least that I can do. Well, I'm tired of playing this drinking game. I won't play it anymore. And if you have one more drink, honey, I'm walking out the door. Whenever we're out on the town, you always make new friends. You're the life of the party, and you don't want this fun to end. You're the center of attention, the man you wanna be. And if you put down that bottle, honey, you can waltz out of here with me. But you say one more drink, honey, and I'll come home with you. One more round for the table. It's the least that I can do. Now I'm tired of playing this drinking game. I won't play it anymore. And if you have one
episode is brought to you by Brett's Guitar Work. Guitars, amplifier, repair, service, custom builds, and modifications. By appointment, 613-965-6240. He fixed my Norman. He says he's never had the bridge lifted on it. He fixed her up, fixed the Fishman. I recommend this guy to his work. You were saying that you work at a nursing home.
I do.
And I bet at times it's pretty rough losing friends, because they'd be, after working with them, they become your friends, right?
You get attached to people.
Yeah, be a heartfelt
Get
job.
to know them, you listen to their life stories.
Yeah, and you wrote some songs about some of the people that inspired you.
I'm inspired by everybody every day. I really am.
That's right.
Well,
You have to be.
don't make a song if we inspire you.
Be number one hit.
I learned something from everybody, absolutely. But the seniors are great, and I love where I work. And I work on the Alzheimer's unit right now. But before that, I used to work on bed care. And there was a gentleman who was in bed, and I was looking at his picture on the wall. And on the wall was a picture of him in his army uniform as a young man. And here he is now in his bed, and not very well. And I was helping him with his meal. And I thought, geez, someday it's going to be me. And how do I want to be remembered?
Wow.
So I came up with this song.
Oh, let's hear that.
It's kind of like a funeral song, but it's more of it's what I want to be, how I want to be remembered.
Very nice.
Therapeutic for sure. Someday I'll be a picture hanging on the wall, and I will be a memory for someone to recall. And I hope that when they think of me, a smile will come to face, 'cause that's what I was doing when I lived in this place. My eyes will seem to follow you as you walk across the floor, and I will still be watching when you think of me no more. And if a soft breeze seems to pass you by and send shivers up your spine, remember that we'll meet again, another place and time. But remember me, you always said you remember.
On that note, you have that recorded?
I do.
Well, that's why you need that recorded. I was going to say, if you haven't got that one done, you best get that one done. So you have a recording. Now, people, how do they contact you?
Well, they can contact me on Facebook, Ginny Mclimoyle, or they can go to my website, which is ginny.ca. That's Ginny. And
For bookings and for your CD?
for booking, CD, anything, yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's awesome.
People want to call and say, hi, I'm up to that too.
And you're also a member of the Sweetgrass band.
Yeah, I joined Sweetgrass about 7 years ago. Jim Bob had asked me if I'd be interested in playing a bluegrass tune for a gig he had coming up. And I'm like, I don't play bluegrass. And he says, well, just learn a couple of tunes. So I did. And we went and did the gig, and I sang the songs, and I thought, well, that was fun. And when we were leaving, he says, so we have practice on Thursday night. And I went to my husband, I said, what do you think he means by that? And he says, I guess you show up Thursday night. So that's the way it's been for the last 7 years.
It'd be great if you could talk them band members into coming into the Breezeway sometime. It would be well appreciated, I'll tell you.
I think they'd love to come.
I think you'd have some fun with them, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
I love bluegrass.
Now I'm here drinking like the night is young. Oh, I'm here drinking like the night is young. Mama took the kids and the money's all gone. Now I'm here drinking like the night is young. Hope I don't die drinking like the night is young.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great job.
You own that song.
Thank you.
I don't even want
You
to
heard
hear
ever
that.
sung it years ago, eh, when I mentioned Prairie Town,
Oh, I know.
and we used to listen to the Cars.
I love the Cars.
Way
Never
back.
thought I'd ever sing country music.
Not
or
yet.
bluegrass.
Now, have you got some upcoming gigs you want to put a little plug out to anybody?
I do. I have one really good one coming up this weekend, the 21st of August, at Jim Bob's. It's a weekend event. If you're available to come for the weekend, bring your campers. He has lots of room out there.
Wow.
But it's a musician's corn roast, more or less, and you never know who's going to show up. We have lots of entertainers come out for the weekend. We have a great stage that Jim Bob built and puts lots of music out
That's
there.
it in Roseneath.
That is. And you know what? If you look it up on Facebook, you'll find it.
You'll find it.
You'll find
For
it.
sure.
And,
That's
Good time.
oh, there's one coming up at the end of the month, the 28th, I believe. I'm playing with Steve Petico and Howard Bear at the Garden of Eaton in Warkworth.
Yeah,
Wow,
I can
very
bring it down
nice.
there, I heard it's
Yeah.
a good spot.
It's fun. And if you want to know where else we're playing, then I have it posted on my website.
Oh, cool, cool. And we'll keep posting and keep an eye on you on there too,
Great.
and keep plugging shows. We try to get as many as we can out for.
Oh, we gotta stick together in this.
That's awesome. Thanks for having me. You guys are great.
No
Oh,
problem.
thanks.
Thank you.
I was really nervous, but hey, this is pretty cool.
No, the nervousness doesn't last long. Well, that's all the time we have this week in the Breezeway. Franny and Beeb'z. And the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise.
Oh, we'll see you another time.
Keep your stick on ice.
No, it's beer on ice and your stick's handy for poking toads.